Okay, cool. Got
Hey,
it.
so how much crypto is it going to be whenever they make it with the NFT?
Say that one more time.
How much crypto is there going to be whenever they make the new NFT?
Are you referring to maybe like the 3D chameleons, or are you referring to which NFT in particular?
Like whenever the metaverse comes out.
Okay.
This guy's just fucking with us.
I'm just trying to double check, George.
Dino.
I don't know.
The Chibi Dino. It's the Chibi Dinos one.
The Chibi Dinos metaverse.
Yeah.
How much crypto is it going to be to get an NFT in the Chibi Dinos metaverse? I'm not sure about that one. That question might be better served for someone else.
Like Sean Kelly. Sean Kelly, he owns the Chibi Dino, so he might
Sean Kelly, you can message him. He's this Chibi Dinos guy.
send him
I'm
lots of
not
messages.
positive, to be honest. but
Sean Kelly's my
Kelly sent
friend.
you.
Sean Kelly's your son?
My friend.
Oh, your friend. Awesome. Well, then, yeah, just hit him up, give him a call, and I'm sure that he can help you out from there. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Kels, you want to start us off? You want me to start us off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Looks
Start
like
us
we
off,
got-
Parker.
All right. So
Jacob used to fucking be harder.
Kenneth, that's not appropriate. You know what, guys? Actually, for security purposes, I'm gonna not allow anyone to unmute themselves, and when we get to the AMA part, maybe I can start unmuting people from there, or we'll figure it out. But just to keep this, save all of our time. So just quick schedule of events. First thing we're gonna do, we'll just recap what's been going on with Sea Turtles, MetaMillionaires, the roadmap for us.
Sir, is that you?
Is this you?
Yeah, that is me, brother.
Oh, got it.
George just found my Instagram that looks like. So let's see. Yeah, I think no one should be able to unmute themselves, at least as of right now. But yeah, what I was
Trying to
saying,
figure that out.
I just removed George too. Hopefully, he might just join back in with a different name, but who knows? So first thing, we want to talk about the Sea Turtles. So the Sea Turtles, the collection is live now. It's minting. You guys will have 2 weeks from Christmas. So probably like the 8th of January will be the last day that will allow people to mint the Sea Turtles, and then the remainder, whatever's left, will be burned. So I think the maximum number of pieces could be like something like 2,050, 2,000.
Way more than that. Way more than that.
Way more than that?
Dude, what's that? How do these people?
I don't know
unmute
how people
themselves?
are getting themselves unmuted, but nevertheless, we're missing Denison today. He's the man, the Zoom guy. So sorry for any technical problems, but
Yeah, can y'all mute yourself? If you're not disruptive and crazy in your apartment while we're trying to Zoom call, can you just like mute yourself, please? Please, we're trying to take care of this business. Please, we all have lives to attend to. Please.
cheers, Nell. Thank you. AGK, I don't know. Can we? This should be a pretty short call, but maybe we'll have to make you a host the next time we do a Zoom so that you can just help us with monitoring. But so for the Sea Turtles, they're minting now. It's only one per holder. We only have about 2,100 unique holders, plus with people that were listed below floor price that got blacklisted. So it should be a pretty small collection. We've currently had about 500. I'm assuming that not all 2,000 will mint, whether they're inactive in the Discord, they don't even really follow the Discord at all, or they're just a holder through affiliation with someone else that they know, or so on and so forth. But I think that we'll probably mint between 1,000 and 1,500 of them in total, which will keep the collection very, very small. Could even be less than that, which is obviously better for holders. In terms of utility for the sea turtles, the first thing that we've already locked in as like 100% is that we will be offering a discounted mint price and a pre-sale for the next collection for all people that hold both a chameleon and a sea turtle. So for example, when we do bring the 3D chameleons, which we're not worried about them yet, we're not bringing them yet, but the collection is essentially finished. We want to make sure that we do enough with the first collection before we bring the second collection, so as to not leave this collection underwater. But we will be, so let's say theoretical, I'm just going to throw out a hypothetical price here. We mint the 3D collection for 0.05, holding the chameleon and the sea turtle will allow you a pre-sale where you can mint for 0.04 or whatever. You know, those are just arbitrary prices, but that'll essentially be the value that you'll get, and you also won't have a limit, so it won't be like minting one is the max. Let's say the max per wallet is 15, you could mint all 15 all at a discounted price, save yourself 0.15 right from there from the jump. Now furthermore, in terms of utility for the sea turtles, we're also discussing a hyper deflationary event where you could burn chameleons in exchange for some type of reward, whether it be a legendary rarity chameleon or whether it be an airdrop of something else, whether it be whatever it may be, we haven't decided on yet, but the sea turtles will actually act as another measure that can be burned in the hyper deflationary event. So you could potentially burn one chameleon and one sea turtle, and the sea turtle might take the place of 2 or even 3 chameleons in the burning event. So let's say you need to burn 3 chameleons to take place in this hyper deflationary event. You could burn 1 chameleon and 1 sea turtle, and that would take the place of 3 chameleons. So that's another thing that we're looking at. We haven't nailed down the second bit of utility yet, but we know that the first one will be, sorry, can you guys give me a second? I got to figure out what that beeping is.
Parker has a bomb in his house, guys. Just be patient. We got to make sure he's all right. Also, let's talk about the floor price real quick. The floor price of the sea turtles, don't list it under an ETH. If we all list at 1 ETH, there's only 500 people that have minted so far. If we could get everyone to list at 1 ETH, we can go viral on the internet. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, guys. We can get everyone to FOMO in. Like, I know a lot of people that would come and purchase a turtle at 1 ETH just because like the floor is at 1 ETH. We'll go viral on Twitter. A big thing with like propping up your floor price is if we do it with the developer wallet, like let's say we just buy up chameleons to get to a floor, it'll never stand up, because as soon as we go and we do a giveaway or something and someone gets the chameleon, they'll just lower the floor price back down. So the only way that we can really withstand a floor price is if it is instated by the community. So what we're going to try and do is prop the floor price for the sea turtles up as high as possible. I think right now the floor price is like 0.1 ETH, which is still a more than 10x probably from what most people paid in gas. But if we can hold the floor price as high as possible, like half an ETH, a full ETH, anything like that, it helps the sellers, you guys. Obviously, the floor price is low right now on well, it's not terrible, but it's lower than mint price for the chameleons. So this could be a good way for people to recoup some of their investment if they wanted to. Also, a higher floor price is more attractive for outside buyers, right? If someone finds out that, holy shit, these people minted the sea turtles for free, 2 weeks ago, and now they're
they're selling at an ETH or half an ETH or anything that high, people are going to automatically be intrigued to come in and get more, get involved in the collection. Also, if people need to get a sea turtle in order to take place in some future events, or in order to get a discounted rate for the 3D collection, the higher that we prop the floor price, then the more that it requires from other people. So I would recommend that everyone just holds their sea turtle. But if you do want to list as high as you can, whether it be an ETH or higher or whatever it may be. We realized that from the Chilling Chameleons collection, trying to get people to list 5,000 pieces from 2,000 holders at such a high floor price, like an ETH or 5 ETH, is very difficult. But we do realize that in this community, and with the sea turtles in specific, these are really only the active community members, right? Like, this is a free mint, and we still probably won't even mint one per holder, which means that these are actually the people that are following the project, engaged with the project. And this is a collection that we could really actually control the floor price much better. So we ask that everyone lists as high as they can. We ask you guys to hold for the future utility, for the discount on the next collection, all these things. Our 3D collection is going to be like metaverse ready. The 3D collection is being built so that it can be animated. It can be put into mimic, real human actions, whether facially or actually in terms of the whole body. So the 3D chameleons are really being like maxed out, and we are not taking away any utility. In fact, we're going to continue to add utility with the original collection, and a way for people that are holders of the original collection to get added benefits in the second collection. And then the use of the original collection and the sea turtles for some type of hyper deflationary event to shrink the total supply, which could shrink the supply of sea turtles and shrink the supply of the chameleons, and then continue to raise our value slowly. And this will always be like the OG collection, right? As we continue to develop and release more collections with the 3Ds, and we continue to push the entire company or the entire project's progress forward in terms of what we're doing with the pyrolysis plant, in terms of the environmental activism that's occurring. This is still like the trademark original, the Genesis collection, if you will, for the chameleons. Also, in terms of the floor price of the normal chameleons, there was a collection, a question in the whales chat that was Navy.
Guys, I'm trying to figure out how to show you my screen here, because I got something real cool to show you guys. Hey, share screen. Here we go.
Kels, while you're sharing your screen, yeah, there was a question in the whale chat about the potentially doing wearables or anything in the metaverse or anything like that with the original collection. And yes, we are looking at moving into a metaverse. We haven't picked which one yet. Unfortunately, the metaverse prices are, raising a lot to buy plots of lands and stuff like that. But the other thing is that new metaverses are being developed like almost weekly. So we're looking at, where the best metaverse for us to go might be in terms of a place where we could get a really nice plot or get a very large plot or something like that, versus buying into Sandbox or Decentraland, let's say, and getting a much smaller plot. We also think that just because something is the first of its kind does not mean that it's going to be the best by any means. There's a lot of good metaverses that are popping up. Even Facebook has like their Horizon World, stuff like that. So there definitely will be metaverse integration and things coming in the future. Kels, I don't know if you got your screen share ready. Are you good over there to share your screen?
The moment I start sharing is it's gonna quit the recording. So this is like a little treat to top it off for everyone. So I kind of want to save it for the end anyways.
All right, perfect.
It's pretty fun and cool though.
Yeah, if it's what I think you're going to show, I think it is really cool. think you showed it to me a little bit ago, but I don't know if there's anyone else that has any questions or if there's anything else in particular. Kels, is there anything that I'm forgetting?
Yeah. Darren, you want
Um,
to kind of elaborate, like, you know, how it's kind of, it's a fucking winter time in Hawaii right now. And then, you know, come January, we're going to get back to like the cleanups and things of that nature.
Yeah, I would love to clarify for those of you who are wondering. I mean, Hawaii does have winters, typically only 4 weeks out of the year. And, you know, we had some massive catastrophic flooding, which actually washed a lot of stuff into the water. So starting next month, we're going to be doing the reef cleanups. We're going to be pulling up, you know, trash off the shorelines, off of the reefs. We're going to install the flow water machine, the vinyl wrap. And then we have, of course, the Chilling Chameleons trip at the end of January. So yeah. And then a few months later, we got Trash Slash. A few months after that, we have the feasibility study. And it's a lot of things happening next year, guys. We're just getting ready. And yeah, we're just getting everything lined up for an amazing 2022. So appreciate you guys for, you know, being patient, believing in us and believing in this purpose and this mission, because believe me, if we could have accomplished it already, we would have, but you know, we're working on getting it done as soon as possible. And next year we have a lot of big goals that we're looking to accomplish one by one throughout the year. So someone asked about the royalties for turtles. I believe those are probably set the same as the chameleons at 5%. You could probably check on OpenSea when you go to sell one, but yeah, they're set at 5%, and then Protect gets 20% of that, which 1% goes to Protect to fund our long-term cleanups and initiatives. And yeah, you know, we already got funding for a very productive 2022, and you know, we're going to be constantly shouting out, creating marketing content. You know, every time we do these cleanups, we're going to be shouting Chilling Chameleons out, tying it to a giveaway, and just really getting more and more exposure throughout the year. You know, throughout all the ups and the downs of all these other NFTs, you know, we're going to be very busy. You know, especially the first 6 months of the year is like the best time of the year to do these cleanups, you know, during spring and during summer. So, you know, we're going to be out there more than any other nonprofit next year on the water, cleaning up the reefs, making a difference in the ocean. And it's going to be all thanks to, you know, the success of our initial mint and what's going on so far with our airdrop and, you know, the future drops for next year. MMS as well. We've been very busy. You know, we really wanted to put a lot of time. So even though now isn't the best time to do cleanups, we're not going to force it. You know, we were able to really put our brains together and put together a lot of really priceless value into MetaMillionaire society that we can give to all of you guys for free. And then, you know, we have our inner circle, and, you know, it's just very important, you know, for us to not only, you know, help you guys make money off our floor price, but also, you know, help you guys get self-educated on how to protect your assets, how to diversify your assets, how to prevent from getting scammed, from having someone steal your assets, as well as taking them off the internet into cold storage, and, you know, how to really grow your Bitcoin and Ethereum position long-term for the next generation. So, you know, we're excited to not only be doing, you know, improvement on the ocean, but improving our community and every single holder, so you guys can go out there and, you know, do more and create more impact within your own lives, and, you know, start your own nonprofits. You know, I got so good at trading cryptos, I was able to start Protect, and, you know, hopefully we could help you guys make a nice crypto bag, diversify, build a portfolio, and, you know, fund your own philanthropy one day. You know, has really always been the goal of what I've been doing with Protect, because there's definitely a lot of other causes out there, and, you know, what better way than to start by investing into you guys and helping you guys really learn and understand more, you know, in the crypto and NFT and in the metaverse space. So it's not going to be just us, you know, making all the shots and you guys following along. Like, you guys will be able to understand, you know, what we know, and, you know, you guys will be able to support the community more and give better ideas and better recommendations and help make connections that can help all of us move forward. So see, Eels is in the chat. He's definitely someone who probably needs to listen to Peter Voog first. Like, you know, if a lot of people don't realize, you know, he's done hundreds of millions of dollars with Game Changers Academy, and, you know, he's gotten us on calls with Michael Saylor. He's talking to Mark Cuban. You know, I mean, some people are just closed-minded, and, you know, there's a quote that my mentor taught me, that if you're unwilling to be helped, then, or if if you're unwilling to let someone help you, then nothing's going to really, allow you to succeed in life. I mean, you always have to be open to new ideas. You don't know what you don't know. That's why you don't have what you don't have. That's always the basic saying that really got me to open my mind.
Eels is such a piece of shit. God, that kid is something else.
Yeah, your haters are your biggest fans.
He's just funny, dude. There's just something wrong with that guy. Yeah, also guys, we're gonna be trying to bring in, like, I'm gonna be utilizing like my network, and I'm gonna be trying to do interviews with people. So like on either the Chillin' Chameleons like IG live, or maybe we'll stream it on Twitch and record it and put it on YouTube. I'm gonna be trying to give like some of my big influencer friends that are getting into crypto, a Chillin' Chameleon, have them come on, just interview them, talk about our project, talk about MMS, talk about like what we're doing and what they're doing in the space and things of that nature. But it's gonna like, the reason why I want to do it is from IG. It's because if they go live from their IG, we'll be exposed to their whole audience as well. So I think that'd be like a great marketing tactic. I'm currently DMing like all my friends now and just kind of chatting with everyone about what the future's looking like. And it's looking good. I got some pretty, like, for example, my buddy Ben Baller. I know you guys seen him retweet us a couple of times for the Chillin' Chameleons project early on. He's dropping his own NFT project, and he's actually going to come in and do an interview for us with the MMS. So that would be super cool. And then, like we were talking about earlier, we have everything all recorded. Everything's pretty much done. It's kind of just like a waiting game now. We just have to do some marketing for the course, and then we'll be lit. This course is going to bring so much. There's going to be such mass value, and really the true value is in the community aspect of things, from what we're all going to be teaching, to getting access to the 10 like multi-millionaires who are posting their trading signals daily in there.
Yeah, and that's why we want everyone listing their chameleons at a higher price, because we got a crazy Facebook ad campaign that we're about to launch, working with Peter Voogd and some of his team. They've actually worked with Gary Vaynerchuk in the past. So we're going to have ad campaigns bringing people into MetaMillionaire, sending people to our OpenSea, and people are going to either be deciding to, buy one off the floor price at a higher price, or if they're going to end up just buying the course as a non-holder. So, there's a lot of ad budget about to go into bringing in and bridging a lot of, new crypto and new NFT holders into the community, but it's going to directly, bring the attention right to Chillin' Chameleons, right to our sea turtles, and right to the, future drops that we got lined up for next year. So, you guys are in before the ad budget has been released, and then once you're buying views and buying clicks on Facebook and YouTube, what did Peter say he spent on ads over the last few years? Like 20 mil,
yeah,
40 mil,
23 million.
Yeah. So it's pretty much printing money at that point, bringing people in, raising the floor price, bringing in more volume on OpenSea, and, educating the entire market as a whole, and preventing people and protecting them from getting scammed, right off the start, without them having to learn from their losses and their mistakes, learning from ours.
One of our goals is to make one of our goals is to make as many six-figure earners as we can. If you're not already there this year for 2022, that's our goal, is to make as many six-figure earners as we can, and even some seven-figure earners.
And it's looking good next year, guys. Like, I feel like 2022 is going to be the year of, other blockchains really blowing up. We're going to see a lot of things with Luna. We're going to see a lot of things with Solana. We're going to see a lot of things with Algorand and Phantom, and, even on Avalanche and stuff like that. So it's going to be a good time to learn how to ride the waves. We've been killing it so far on our calls the last month, just really staying focused on the markets. And, we've caught some big gains on, things like Vader protocol that's been, tripled over the last few weeks since we, noticed it and started investing. So got a lot of calls for next year. I think will go very well.
And guys, like with myself, with Darren, with everyone else that's going to be involved in the MetaMillionaires, we're not going to continue to just give away information that we have for free, right? Like I have a free Telegram that I post my trades and NFTs and stuff that I'm buying in there. And I'm not going to be doing that stuff anymore. You know, it's not going on Darren's Instagram story anymore. It's not, you know, this information is going to become available to our community that has invested in us, and we are investing ourselves back into you. And that's what we really want. So ideally, right, the floor price on the chameleons gets up to 0.25 ETH, which is $1,000, which is the cost of the course. So that's what we want, right? We want people to have to really make the decision. Do I want to buy a chameleon or do I want to just buy the course? Because they're the same cost. At the current price now, people could get in and buy the course for, you know, $300, which is not what we want. We want the course price and the chameleon floor to be the same, or the chameleons to even be higher. So what this will do is it will help us prop the course up, I mean, prop the floor up slowly as people start buying up all the chameleons that are listed below that price. So yeah, even if guys, like we said, even if you're not, you know, interested in crypto or NFTs well, you're interested in NFTs because you're here, but even if you're not interested in crypto and things like that, investing, I would still say that this is certainly not something that is not done in your best interest. The amount of eyes that we'll get on this course and then subsequently on our collection and everything going forward is going to be huge. And you guys are going to get first access to everything. You're going to get the course for free. And then, you know, all the extra benefits and like discounts on future things going forward that you'll get from being a cam holder, everything is just all going to be as a result of holding a chameleon, and will continue to push the value of the chameleons higher and higher until the floor price gets to the value that the actual worth is, right? Like there's no reason that we can have a floor price of half an ETH or anything like that going forward. So yeah, I know that right now it can be a little disheartening, especially someone that has a large number of the collection. Let me tell you that, I mean, I minted 50 something of them. I've given some away to friends, celebrities, things like that. So I've got, I think 41, 43, something like that left, all of which I bought with my own money, and I do not plan to sell a single one of them for less than an ETH. So if you guys are, you know, getting a little discouraged, just hang tight, sit in there, because all the decisions we're making are for the long term. We're going to be here. We're going to be around. The ocean's going to take years to save. And the goals that we have are not something that can be accomplished, you know, in the matter of
Overnight.
a few weeks.
Yeah.
Nor can it be something that we can artificially prop up with developer funds to just, you know, go buy 2,000 chameleons and pump the floor price up to 1 ETH, or buy 1,000 chameleons and just, you know, spend all that. Like it'll just come right back down as soon as the chameleons, or we'll just monopolize the supply, which what's the point of that, right? Like if we have the whole supply of everything, then there's no communal value. It defeats the purpose, and long term it's not sustainable. So we're going to continue to build the floor with value, not by just buying it up.
Yeah, we rather giving that money to Darren anyways, you know, to go help him in his mission and our mission as a whole to clean up the ocean. So, but let's open the floor up to some questions. I know you guys got some questions. Just go ahead.
I'll start with AGK's one. He dropped it like a couple times in the chat about the metaverse. So we don't have a ton of specifics about metaverse applications yet. I know Darren has been like diving super deep into that stuff. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, I got us some connections on, you know, Facebook Horizon Worlds with the metaverse. But yeah, we are still definitely looking into, you know, what other DeFi metaverses there are, you know, that are going to be growing along with Sandbox and Decentraland. I've actually also been diving a lot into the Gala metaverses and into the Gala nodes. So, you know, there's going to be some other ones popping up next year that will be on top of
Definitely. And then me and Parker.
something on Solana, something without ETH gas fees would, I think, be the next big metaverse that's going to blow up.
Me and Parker also, we were chatting with my friend, and he's talking about having a metaverse where it's like actual humans in the metaverse, and we'll be able to come on there. You'll be able to upload yourself. Like, it's going to be insane. So that will be interesting. And we should have like a sample of that within like the next like 30 to 60 days. So Trash Lash is also in development too. Let's not forget about that. That's being worked on in the background. We'll probably host an AMA like either this week or next week. And we'll bring the developers on, so that way we can get all of our questions answered there. And if we have any suggestions, like, you know, we want to hear from you what you guys want in our game on the NFT side of things. So, but I want to go ahead and open up. You guys come on, just unmute yourselves. Whoever wants to speak up first, go ahead and unmute yourself. I want to hear from I want at least 10 good questions tonight.
Yo, I got a pretty good question for you guys. I'm part of quite a few paid crypto groups, and a lot of these guys making calls, they're making trips out to like crypto events or NFT events. I was wondering if you guys maybe have considered of possibly going to an NFT event and setting up a booth, because there's a lot of big name people that go out to that to research projects before, like maybe even pre-launch or during they're building their project process. And I thought maybe it'd be a good idea, you know, maybe a little giveaway you could do if you guys did something like that, is do a giveaway to take out a couple members out there to go experience one of those NFT events or crypto events that they host in like Vegas and New York and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely 110%. We're all super open to that. It's just traveling right now is a little rough. Is Oscar in here? Where the fuck is Oscar?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oscar, what's up, brother? Hey, kind of tell us a little bit of what the coalition crew is about to do in like Tulum and things like that.
We haven't really shared the details yet to the coalition. All we know is that it's going to be over in that area, Tulum, Playa del Carmen, and it's going to be a live meetup. But other than that, that's pretty much all the details we have. And it's going to be in March. So it's going to be super dope. I know the weather is really nice over there and during that time of the year. So super excited.
So definitely we'll probably do a collab with them 110%. So maybe we'll launch maybe like the 3D Chameleons come like mid-February, or even in March. And then like that could be, you know, we can give away a couple spots to there, you know, for some motivation to people to join the Discord and things like that. But definitely we'll be making our way to Tulum here very soon.
Yeah, and then obviously there's like NFT NYC. I'm kind of looking into going to NFT NYC. So I don't know.
When is that?
I can't remember, but I know a few people. Chris and Adrian are going.
Like, there's another one.
Yeah, I think.
Didn't they just have one?
Yeah, it's 2022. I forwarded you the information, Parker. You should have it in chat, I believe, on Discord. You might have missed it.
What month is it?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look. I can send you guys the information in like a group chat or something, just so you guys can take a look at it if you need the info. So
You have to be vaccinated to go?
no, you don't. That's from what I hear, you don't have to be vaccinated. So
Okay, cool. That's good.
Yep. I'm literally about to buy the Oculus right now. I'm outside of Best Buy.
Nice. There we go.
Yep. Entering the metaverse.
Let's go. I'll help you get the promo for getting onto Horizon Worlds.
Let's go.
Hey, we'll also,
let's start a Discord little channel so everybody that's got Oculus can add their like names and stuff, so we can all be friends on the Oculus and stuff. Because I know a bunch of people in there like, man, we all need to get together. So if we could maybe create like a little channel in there, that'd be super dope.
Oscar, can you create that channel for us?
Oculus channel.
I'll get that created by tonight. I'm gonna be so excited when I get home.
Yeah,
I'll get everyone added.
Darren, I need you to walk me through using the Oculus, because as far as I've gotten, I just, you know, I threw the paper airplanes and I threw the little blocks. That's about as far as I got so far.
I mean, that's all you need to know how to do when you're doing like Horizon and stuff like that. You know, the games you got to learn all separately, but like for
Yeah.
just going around Facebook worlds, like just knowing how to walk. And some people got basketball hoops and footballs in their like worlds and stuff like that.
Yeah, I want to figure out how to get in Sandbox. I want to be able to go. I want to go to the casino and start gambling.
Yeah,
I know
I've been
Murdoch's
trying
in
to-
there. He's a real degen. He's over there spending bands in the casino. Murdoch, are you in the casino yet?
No, I haven't hit the casino up. I do a lot of crypto gambling on a lot of the sites that are out and stuff. I won quite a bit of money off it, but I actually have been looking into getting into the metaverse gambling too. I just haven't done it yet. So
Yeah. What forward me some of those sites. I need to check those out.
No, Murdoch, don't.
Yeah.
So also, guys, I think another giveaway we talked about doing, which I'm not sure what the timetable on it will be. It might come closer to when the 3D collection is coming, but we are looking at giving away a couple Oculuses to, community members, so that maybe someone that invests in 3D Chameleon but doesn't have an Oculus, or just for whatever reason doesn't have one, hasn't bought one yet. We were looking at giving away a few of those. So a bunch of different stuff that we're going to bring with the 3D collection, but we don't want to jump ahead of what we're currently doing. Obviously, we have a ton of stuff going on with our current collection, with the MetaMillionaires, the Sea Turtles hyper deflationary event. We still have the Hawaii trip, and similar to what we were just talking about, we are going to be having like our own, Chameleons meetup in Hawaii. There will be our actual winners that will be brought with, along with our team, but we'll also be hosting a public cleanup for anyone that wants to come out. We'll make an event out of it, and anyone that lives on the island or wants to come out is welcome. We'll be getting food, doing a beach cleanup, having some also social time just to hang out, get to know everyone, spend some time together. I know we feel like we already know all of you, and hopefully you feel like you know us and have a relationship with us. So it should be like nothing. I mean, like when I flew out to meet Kels and Oscar and them in California a few weeks ago, it was like, feel like meeting someone that I already knew, right? Like you've spent so much time together now so hopefully we can get a lot of people out to there. I know, like Kel said, traveling is kind of difficult right now in terms of regulations and stuff like that. And like my aunt and uncle and cousins just went on a cruise, and they flew to Miami. They went to board their cruise ship, and they got detained at the boarding site and told that one of the four of them had COVID and had a positive test that day, when none of the four of them did, right? Because they just flew from Florida. They were detained for like 6 hours in a holding cell before they were like, oh, it was someone else that had your last name, which our last name is Smith. So they were detained for 6 hours for having the last name Smith, just trying to get on a ship after, following all their protocols and stuff. So obviously traveling is just a nightmare right now, even if you are following all the rules and protocols and shit. So if we can't get everyone out to the Hawaii retreat, and also it's a pretty difficult place to get to for a lot of people, we'll definitely be hosting another event stateside that hopefully more people can get to on the mainland in the US, and just go from there, guys. So, we don't want you guys to think we're putting our foot on the brakes at all, or changing lanes into anything else. All the current moves we're making are just to continue to further this collection and everything we've got going on. So yes, for our Canadian family members too. But yeah, is there any more questions any of you guys have?
Also in Sacramento, I know this isn't like too crazy for, I know a lot of people aren't. Some people are in Sacramento, some people aren't where I'm from. But if you're a chameleon holder, there's a nightclub called Tiger. If you own a chameleon, you can go for free, except for concerts, you have to pay. But you could also bring a guest. And this is like it's probably like one of the best clubs in Sacramento. So all you have to do is show your chilling chameleon at the door. and they'll let you and a friend skip the line. There's usually typically a huge line of at least like 50 people outside trying to get in, 50 to 100 people. So if you're a chilling chameleon holder, you can go ahead and skip the line and go in and have a great time.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I got a couple questions. And this is my general questions that I'm assuming most people are going to be curious about, not want to ask, or not just comfortable with asking. But any thoughts on when the turtles might reveal? Might be a good question to answer. And then also just curious about the whale incentive still. Maybe if you have any more sneak peeks on that and when that might be dropping. 2 questions. That's all.
2 great questions. First one, we're going to reveal right after we stop the mint. It doesn't really make sense to, like reveal after, let's say 1 week, and then there's still more minting, and then we got to update the rarity again, and we got to go through all those steps again. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to like halt the mint, let's say like January 8th at noon, and then we will reveal at midnight or something like that. Like, whereas we finish minting and then we reveal within hours of that on the same day. We're working with Rarity Sniper to get the collection there, get it all updated so that it's ready to go. It is a little difficult with a variable number of items in the collection, right? Like we could end up minting 1,500, 1,000, 700, whatever it may be, right? So it's got to be all done a little bit closer to when we finish. And then in terms of the whale incentive, so what we will be doing, and we're working with Nell. So Nell is also our artist and graphic designer for the MetaMillionaires as well. So he's got obviously his hands full of work with them. We're constantly sending him new things we need, banners, thumbnails, all types of graphics, stuff like that. Also, he did the whole Sea Turtles collection. So we will be releasing a whale NFT for all of our whale holders, which will be its own collection of, I think right now, whale wallets, there's like 61 whales, and that would be if everyone claims. So it will be set up the exact same way, a claim whales only. The collection will be, we're still trying to figure out the best way to do it, because 60 is like, well, that's a good question from AGK. So I have the chat up in front of me too. We're trying to figure out the best way to do it, whether it would be actually to just like get them, like Nell just make them all, 60 of them, or whether they have like just like a completely new set of traits, or what it might be, what it might look like. So we like to let Nell just use his creative ability and obviously his artistic ability that we all love. So let him kind of go from there. But we'll have a little more updates on that soon. We're hoping to get it out to you guys January 1st. It might be a little bit later now, just because everything we've got going with the MetaMillionaires and getting the Sea Turtle collection live. But it'll be very soon. And yeah, so to give you more info on that, it will be its own collection of whale NFTs that will be for our whale holders. I think the maximum number is, like I said, like 61 or something.
Yeah, it's
like
like 61 people.
So
Cool.
yeah,
Thanks,
that'll be
Parker.
the max. Yeah, of course. And that'll also be a claim too. So again, if we have people that maybe whaled in and then kind of forgot about everything that was going on, we'll leave a claim period open. And if no one claims, then let's say we could have only 50 of them, or only something else, so that an even more exclusive collection that, again, we could utilize in the hyperdeflationary event. We could utilize it with other utility going forward. That would even be another tier above the Sea Turtles for our select group of whale holders.
Also, guys, just so you know, like, I'm so proud of everyone that's like made it this far with us, because most of the time, like, investing, if you think about it, it's boring. It's boring as fuck, right? Like, you just put your money there and you just hope that it grows. But like this, you guys get to see step by step of everything that's happening here. And like Parker said, if everyone is just patient, after we drop this course and we put all this marketing budget into all these Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok ads, you guys are going to see how many eyes. And we mentioned Chillin' Chameleons throughout the whole entire course. Like we're explaining floor price with the Chillin' Chameleons. We're explaining, you know, how to make your first NFT, how to sell your first NFT, all with Chillin' Chameleons, how to identify traits and everything. So it's super cool. And also we have it's called verified project section in the MetaMillionaires course, where Chillin' Chameleons will be the first project down at the bottom, and then Coalition Crew. So if you're invested in Coalition Crew too, like the value of both of these projects are going to be through the roof. It's going to be sick. I just want you guys to know, like, just hold your horses. Like, it's coming at the end of the day. That's really what I was just trying to say.
Yeah, I just had one more thing to add to that, Kels.
Yeah.
Sure, Parker can relate because he's been in crypto about as long as I have, 2017. A lot of these coins in the top 100, a lot of you guys might not know because you're early into crypto. When they launched their coin, so when they launched as a token or whatever, like say a token would launch, it'd be $1.50. And you'd have like a lot of millionaires and stuff like that buy into it. And then the coin would launch and hit the markets and coin market cap. And then all of a sudden you'd see the coin tank like 80% because it didn't moon right away. And they started to prove themselves as they're in the process of building this token into a coin. And once they launched as a coin and added the value to that investment, that's when they skyrocketed and made it into like top 100, top 20. So as you guys see this floor drop, I like to refer it as you can call it the rubber band effect or the slingshot effect. You're going to see it drop because a big reason is your goal is to get as many as you can at the lowest price, right? So people are going to list them lower and lower and lower until it hits a bottom where they can scoop up as many as they can to sweep this floor. And when that floor gets swept, I mean, it can be overnight where you guys wake up and it could be 0.5 ETH or, you know, and you're going to be like, what in the heck just happened? And this is just something that's very common in crypto, NFTs as well. So just hold on tight. I mean, don't be scared.
Exactly. Thank you. You couldn't have said it any better, brother.
Yeah. The important thing is like investing into, you know, projects that have a team that show that they're actually invested into the projects themselves, you know, in terms of their time, money, whatever it may be. So, you know, we're not going to go anywhere. We're not going to abandon this project. We have goals that we will achieve, and the value is going to follow it. And that's just it. Like, it's just a simple matter of at the end of the day, and in 2, 3, 1 year even, most of these NFT projects you're seeing today will cease to exist, right? Like the projects will still exist, but they won't have any significance. Same thing as the majority of coins back from when I started investing aren't still here. Like how many coins were around in 2018 that just don't even exist anymore? Like you'd be hard pressed to find a single person that still holds them because they just got phased out and the team wasn't there for the long run. And a lot of these NFTs are going to do the same thing. So, you know, we're invested in the project. We're going to continue to fulfill the things on our roadmap, and the value is going to follow. I mean, there's just, whether it's in 6 months, 3 months, a year, whatever it may be, it's going to happen. And if you are able to stick around for the ride, I think it's a great decision, and I think that you should do just that. And, you know, let us continue to do what we do and just hold tight, if nothing else, right? Like the more active you can stay in the community, the better. But if you can't, or whatever you've got going on, just hold tight. And I have a very, very good feeling that in the long term, it will pay very well to just diamond hand it, for lack of a better word, or honestly, there's no better word. That's a perfect word for it. Just diamond hand it and sit in it.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
gonna say,
Manute,
no better
brother,
word
have a
than that.
car while you're drawing, please.
Thank you. What happened?
I don't think General Beans knew he was unminted, but buddy, I see you, brother. You got something for us?
Oh, am I unmuted? I don't know if I'm muted or
Yeah, you are, brother.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm actually feeling pretty good. They getting my medicine kind of straightened out and I'm starting to do a little better. So
Nice.
awesome.
That's what I'd love to hear, man. How's
Yeah.
your Christmas?
Good to hear your voice, brother. Gotta say
Yeah.
that.
Christmas is good. My grandkids are sick, so I haven't got to see them yet, but I'll get to see them before I go back to work. They got some kind of stomach bug, so we didn't let them come around because of my wife, because of her on her chemo. You know, she got a low immune, so she can't be getting sick. So,
Yeah.
but been good though. Thanks for asking.
I'm happy, brother. I'm happy to hear from you. We haven't heard from you in a while.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Got nothing but good energy and vibes coming from this way towards you guys, brother. It's
Awesome.
family, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Of course, buddy.
If
All right. Do we
Hey,
have any?
Kelly.
Yeah, what's
If
going
I,
on?
if I could, man, I'd love to say one quick thing just from a whale status. I'd like to say I'm pretty active in the chats, and I see a lot of the crap that goes on, and the 50 people in here, man, the 50 folks that are in here. This is my advice to all of us that do stay in the chats, that do get to be in there a little bit more often than most of the people, most likely. But we see these folks coming in here and trying to throw a lot of negativity or if there's a down day during the week when it's not as active, that gets with people's minds. It plays with people's minds so negatively, and we have the opportunity to not let that negativity build and create doubt, and we've seen so much negative in a lot of these chats and a lot of these days where Kels or Park or somebody has to come in here and be like, hey, yo, knock that shit off. Like, let's be a community and help each other build and get out of this FUD and get out of this crap that we're seeing going on. Let's take the opportunity to just turn that around, and not in a obvious, silly, stupid manner, but like in a let's educate and bring that powerful chilling chameleon like energy back and enjoy it and bring, just spread it, because if it's negative, it's going to build more negativity. But if it's positive, keep pushing that positive through and help it grow. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep posting my quotes in there every morning. Those seem to do really well. I just want it to be like super powerful and impactful. I'm gonna try to be in there a lot more. But I see what you're saying. I think we kicked everyone out that was being assholes in there, Brackenberry.
Yeah, it's
Man,
also
that second time, I was just first time, shame on them. Second time, shame on us. So I got some laughs out of that.
No, that was exactly it. We were like, they were hitting us up. They were like, hey, like, can you let us back in? Like, we just want to see what's going on with the community and like stay involved, stay updated. And then it was the same story. So we had to pull the plug for good on them. Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, we really appreciate those of you that can be active in the chat. And like, there's just always going to be FUD, right? Like the longer that you're in the industry, you're going to realize that like sentiment, it doesn't really mean that much, right? Like it can be a valuable tool, but it really doesn't mean that much, right? Like when China bans Bitcoin, what happens? The 10 biggest whales in China accumulate Bitcoin when it goes down, right? Like we've seen this just countless times over and over again. And I mean, look at like the mutant apes, for example. The mutant apes, their floor was like over 10, 6 months ago or something like that. And then it took a hard dip down to like 5 at one point because people were, or whatever, were scared selling, and now it's back up to like 11. And that's the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And they lost 50% of their floor price in the course of like a month, just because, people started to get uncertain and they started to sell. And it's going to be something that happens, and it's going to take time for us to build a strong floor price, but it's going to happen. So.
It's already back down to 9.8, and it was just at 11.6 earlier today.
And that's the other thing with floor price, guys, is that floor price is like, it can be determined by 5 people. We could have 2,095 holders that are like, this is super valuable, this project's great. We could have 5 people that are like, no, I'm afraid, whatever, I don't want to hold this anymore. I'm gonna dump the floor price. So I mean, we have over 2,000 holders and we still have 70 chameleons that are listed beneath the floor. Like 5,000 chameleons, 2,000 holders, and 70 chameleons listed beneath the floor. Like really, we're really in a good spot in terms of it's not going to take much for our floor price to go into the positives and then just to continue to build from there. As soon as the floor price goes in the positives, it draws attention and people just go from there. So, just continue to hodl, guys. Continue to just stay patient. We're going to keep rolling out the utility, rolling out the value, and we just are going to go from there and keep building. So is there anyone else that has any more questions, anything we can address while we're here? I know it's been an hour. We don't like to keep you guys all night, but if anyone has any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
John, you got a question?
Can you guys?
Beans, you got a question?
Yeah, it's just a simple one. Was there an announcement at all about whoever won the Christmas picture giveaway?
No, there wasn't, dude. I'm so sorry. I'll announce that right now.
Yeah, actually, good catch, because that was, we announced that, but I don't think we announced the giveaway, but I don't think we ever announced the winner.
No, I already have the winner picked. I'll post it right now on Instagram.
Perfect. Thanks, General.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, right after we get off of here, I'm gonna announce the winner.
Hey, so with Trash Slash, is that going to be play to earn, or is just that something we can do for fun?
Darren, go ahead, Darren. I'll let you go first.
Yeah, so for right now, for the initial launch of Trash Slash, it's going to have Chillin' Chameleon integration, but it won't be like a play to earn game like a lot of these Web3 play to earn games that we've been using as well. I think in the future we can launch a play to earn on Web3 in a similar fashion, but the whole point of Trash Slash is it's going to drive mass traffic, to our Chillin' Chameleons community and to our floor. We're going to be giving away a lot of flights to Hawaii, a lot of Ethereum. We're going to be giving away a lot of NFTs to people who are playing as holders. And yeah, it's more so, the initial launch, we want this game to not be too Web3 because we want it to reach the masses, and then from there we'll be able to build a VR metaverse game in Sandbox or Decentraland, and we could build a Web3 play to earn game where we'll be able to create a utility token, but we want to create the token once we have the first pyrolysis plant built, and then we will find a way to tie all of it together. But as of right now, it won't be play to earn, it'll be play to save the ocean, because the ad revenue and the profits from the game will go straight into Protect. And, as the pyrolysis plant gets built, thanks to Trash Slash even faster, we're going to have the pyrolysis plant funding all types of events and giveaways in Metaverse land and, a lot of different indirect ways.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Perfect. Is that everything?
Let's not forget about Peter Voog having a future Zoom call with Elon Musk, and you guys possibly getting on there. And I mean, if you can just imagine if he gets just even a little word of what you guys are doing. I mean, he's all about saving or retaining resources and renewable energy. And I think if he got a little ear on what you guys are doing, I mean, just imagine what would happen to the project.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
right.
Peter Voog is a huge partnership, guys. The fact that, he's one of the people on the actual team, with MetaMillionaire Society, I mean, it's going to really launch us into a very exclusive network of people. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody Happy New Year. Send out a blessing. Send some love. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we
can hear you, brother.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah. And what I feel for our group right now is just like anything's possible. So that's why manifestation is so huge. You just got to make the positivity happen. And the good, the bad, aliens could land. Jesus could come back. You could fall down Willy Wonka's wonder hole. You know, anything's possible. But that's why manifestation is what you got to keep in the main focal point. So that's why I listed my chameleons for 33 ETH. And I'm not gonna 2 of them. I've got 10 more, but I'm not gonna sell those 2 for anything less, just because it's up to us to create the value. So yeah,
There we
blessings,
go.
y'all. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the mindset right there. There we go. Reality is what we choose to accept. So we decide our own reality. It is what we perceive, how we perceive the world around us. We're all blessed. We are all wealthy. We are all fortunate. Brother, you're muted, Kels. I have no idea what you're showing me or saying.
It's the man, the myth, the legend. Tony Christ.
Tony, my man.
Hey, what's up? Oh my God.
What's up, Tony? How you doing, brother?
He was just listening.
Hey, Tony.
He was just
Tony's
listening.
the guy.
He was listening in on our AMA.
Yeah, he's the guy who hooked. He is the guy behind Tiger, the club that Kels was just talking about, where the chameleons got the hookup. So that's all. Shout out to Tony, the man right there. The man behind Hoff. So yeah, check him out for sure. He's the guy. But yeah, guys, does anyone else have any questions? Anything else that we can address real quick? If not, we'll let you guys go. We'll throw a little recap up in the Discord in the weekly recaps or weekly updates section. It'll be pretty short, everything. We're kind of in the middle of a lot of things right now. So it's really just continuing to progress. But but yeah, anything, any other questions you guys got? If not, we'll wrap it up here and look forward to talking with you all again soon. And, stay active, hold strong, and everything is coming. We got a lot of stuff in the works. Q1 2022 is going to be a huge, 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 huge quarter for us as chameleon holders. So I don't think we're going to come out the other side totally different than where we're at right now. So hold tight and let's keep this all rolling. All right, everybody. Oh, is someone got a question? No?
1 second, Tony. Is that it,
All right,
Parker?
everybody. I think we're good, man.
All right, brother. All right, guys. Thank you everyone for everyone that came, and we will see you guys. Pedro, text me.
Hey, appreciate everyone. See you guys in the chat. See you guys in the new Oculus Discord channel. I'll get you guys on to Horizon Worlds.
Yeah, I'll set that up.
Population 1. Get population 1 as well. Hey, let's go, Oscar.
Jeez, Oscar got the
Let's
Oculus.
go.
It's about to be lit tonight.
Tony, did you get your Oculus yet?
Population 1 is like
I might have to go grab mine right now.
Nuts.
Yeah, go Parker.
I might have to run to
listening
Best Buy
in.
right now and get one.
Yeah.
It's worth it, dude.
Everybody.
This thing's crazy. All right, have a good night, everyone.
Catch you all later. Good night, everybody.
All right, everyone, get an Oculus. Peace.
Kels, what were you going to show us at the end? You said.
Oh shit, yeah, Kels. You want to share your screen?
Okay, 1 second while I share my screen.
So, let's hit up Tiger too, man. I'm in sack.
Yeah,
There we go.
come on, let's go. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is you guys are looking at it right here. This is what I wanted to show you.
That is fucking sick.
The 3D chameleons. Check these out. Tony.
Damn, bro, the renders they're so fire.
Whoa.
Let's fucking go.
Dope as F.
Imagine seeing that on an Oculus Rift.
Yeah,
Dude,
this
yeah,
is gonna,
VR, bro.
this is
These
what's
are
gonna
all
be in the
gonna fully
metaverse.
animated.
That's
Look at
gonna be
he's badass smoking a cigarette.
Hey, Kels, do you have that video that you sent me? You texted me? Oh, the laser eyes is so fire.
I like that drip.
These are insane.
Oh, I'm gonna send a video in the chat right now, everybody.
Which one is? Oh, look at this one, China.
You think the guy with the laser eyes would have like an ability?
Where's it at? Am I showing it to you?
Here. To like use.
There you go. Oh, dude, this one's sick. The water skin. Look at this. All right. There's a bunch of them, guys.
Yeah, there's thousands of them.
Damn, these are sick. Look at that guy, dude. He's like, I'll take your bitch.
Yeah, we had to get a 3D designer and then also have him work side by side with Nell to like properly render the traits so that, you know, they matched well with.
Dude, these are crazy. Look at this guy, dude. Gnarly.
He's ripped.
Oh, he's badass.
Oh, the ETH coin eyes. That's so fire with the gold skin. Oof.
I'm really hoping to see a tatted, man. I'm really hoping to see one with tat. That's gonna be
Oh,
dope.
this one's like Buddy.
For sure.
Buddy in a protect hat.
Buddy.
His country is shit.
That's as well.
All right, guys, that's it. I can't show you any more of this. I'm stopping sharing my screen. That's it. That's all you guys get. All right, I'm ending this meeting. I'll see you guys in the chats. I hope to see you more in the chats.
All right, everyone. I'm dropping a video in the Discord. Go check it out.
Hey, meet Merv. We're waiting for the turtle question marks. All right,
Hey, the
peace.
turtle question mark patches. All right, everybody. Peace out.
Peace.